What's up, you guys? Alright, I'm back with my fourth base that I'm reviewing, which is Sprinkles in the clan called Clan Zai. Alright, so, alright, Sprinkles, let's look over your base. So, as you guys can tell, he is a defensive style base with his clan or his town hall in the middle, and he is a town hall level 9. You can see that his mortars are all in the center in a triangular fashion that are covering pretty much his entire base. So that is awesome. He has his Archer Queen right in the middle, so you will not be able to lure her out too easily. Because if it's so easy to lure out your heroes, it sucks. I don't get why they don't have a smaller radius, or maybe that they can use their power when they're defending the base after maybe half their health has gone down. They can use their ability. That would be pretty cool. But they definitely need to do something, because heroes, they just take out a few of your, you just have to bring 10 barbarians and 10 archers and a couple wizards, and both heroes are taken care of. Alright, so let's just keep that rant's over. Let's go on to the Expos. The Expos are both pointed up, which takes his radius down a little bit, which I would definitely suggest one up, one down. But hey, maybe you get attacked with a lot of air troops, so that is pretty good. But you have them both in the center. Awesome. I love the center radius that you have. All your very important key elements of your base are right there in the center, besides your Barbarian King, which kind of sucks because, it just, you could probably maybe trade it out with your Dark Elixir storage, but you're probably saving up to get your troops, your heroes upgraded, because they do cost a lot of Dark Elixir. Alright, and you also got your clan castle in the center, which is awesome. Makes that also hard to take out. Looks like you also have some loot inside there. That's pretty cool. Must have just won a clan war. Alright, now let's look at his wizards. Awesome setup on his wizards. They're in a square that's covering his entire base once again. There's nowhere that you're going to enter from the base that you're not going to start being hit by a wizard tower. So that awesome setup with that, man. That's pretty darn cool. Also the same kind of setup with his air defense. All four sitting around the outside. So that's awesome. Awesome, man. You obviously know how to build a defensive base. This is a pretty darn good base. He has his archer tower spread out evenly, so that way he can guard the most, the most area for his base. So that's awesome. You got his cannons also spread around the base on the outside, so they take the immediate troops. The barbarians, archers, goblins. Get a few hits on all the giants and hog riders and all the troops that attack. So that's pretty cool, man. Great setup. He has all of his useless buildings on the outside, which is something that I definitely suggest. So awesome, man. Awesome base setup. Awesome defensive base. This is probably a pretty hard town hall, to 3-star. And I bet you don't get 3-starred much with this defensive style of a base. Alright, so great job on that. Alright, now what to upgrade? Alright, so the first thing I notice, though, when I look at this base, sorry to say, is your walls. You barely have Town Hall 8 walls upgraded to, you have only a few of level 8 walls, which you can get at Town Hall level 8. So I would definitely suggest start working on your walls. I can tell you're doing a little bit, but man, they're the most underrated defense you have on your base. You definitely want to get those walls going as soon as possible, my man. I know they're a lot of gold. You can spend a lot of gold in other places, but I would definitely suggest upgrading some of those walls. Alright, so that was just the first thing I noticed when looking at his base. Alright, the mortars. They're all three level 7, which is exactly what he's supposed to be at Town Hall 9. Those are all three maxed. Expos. This is a new base review for me with Expos, but you still have one level to go on those, but obviously you're focusing on those. I already have them to level 2, so great job on that. Next thing I noticed is your wizard towers are only level 6. I know you just got another one, which you already have upgraded to level 6, so I don't know how new you are to Town Hall level 9, but you definitely need to start at least upgrading those because they can be up one more level each. So start working on those, but obviously they're only one level away, so they're not too far from being maxed for Town Hall level 9. All right. So another thing I noticed was your air D. All four of them are level 5, and those can be upgraded. Um, all four can be upgraded to level 7. So those all four have to go up 2 levels, and those take forever. That's why I would have focused on those a lot when I was at lower town halls, because if you would have maxed those out at Town Hall 8, you would only have needed one more level for 3 of them, and then of course you would have needed to upgraded the fourth one that you get at Town Hall level 9 and catch that one up to the rest of them. But I can see that you upgraded, the one with the rest of them, so that's good. You got 2 levels to go on that, so make sure you don't neglect those. But I can tell that you're focusing on your splash damages, working on those. You're not completely neglecting your air defense, so that's good. All right, next we got the Archer towers, and all these most are level 9, and then you got 1 level 10, and then 3 going to level 10. So those could have been at 10 at Town Hall 8. So, and you only have 1 at that. So you definitely need to start working on that, as you can see, and those can all go to level 11 for your Town Hall. So definitely keep working on those, but I would definitely suggest maybe to get them to level 10, then stop, and then work on these wizard towers and the air D both at the same time. So do 1 wizard tower, 1 air D, and then maybe an archer tower or a cannon. But obviously you're working hard. You got 3 builders busy upgrading those to level 10, so I can see you're working hard on that. Good job. You got all your cannons to level 10, so that's good. Those are cheaper upgrades, so it's easier to get those up. Those all can go up another level to level 11. So, I mean, there's a lot of upgrades to do on your Town Hall 9, so you definitely need to keep working on that. But good job on getting your defenses upgraded, my man. Your clan castle is at level 4, which it can go to level 5. So I would definitely work on getting that up as soon as possible, because holding 30 troops would be awesome. I believe you can hold, what, a P.E.K.K.A in your clan castle if you were to upgrade it to level 5. So get that going. All your mines and collectors are all level 11, so that's good. You're collecting the most amount of loot possible, and your barracks all can be at level 10, last level, and obviously you're not focusing too much on that. You get that one to level 9. You have 1 at level 10, 1 at level 8, and another one at level 8, and 1 going up to level 9. So definitely work on those. I mean, granted, yeah, they take a long time. It sucks to have an army camp down, but once you go from level 9 to level 10, I think you can build an extra 15 troops which is awesome. Definitely something I suggest. Being able to make another 15 troops in one army camp is awesome. Um, Looks like you got all your army camps upgraded to level 7, so you can hold your 222 troops. And it looks like you're doing a farming kind of a strategy, so maybe definitely going for a lot of loot. How much loot do you have in this one? Almost a 500,000, and you got 4 of them, so you have about 2 million in gold, which doesn't upgrade much or anything when you're this high of a level. So you're probably definitely doing a lot of farming. All right, you got your dark barracks all up to level 5, which is awesome. Those are all maxed, so you must use a lot of dark elixir. Maybe that's why you have your dark elixir storage in the middle. You got your spell factory already upgraded. That's awesome. Already getting troops upgraded. Awesome, man. You're doing a good job on your base. And what I like to see is all of your builders are busy right now. That is awesome, man. What do you got upgrading? You got 3 archer towers, a dark elixir drill, and then that barracks. All 5 going right now. And for you to do that with how much that all cost is awesome. Good job on doing that. So, awesome. So this is an awesome base, man. Good job. The most points you get is definitely being so defensive, having such a good defensive base. But your upgrades are definitely holding you back because there's a lot of upgrades you could have done at Town Hall 8 before you went to Town Hall 9. But your defensive base is so awesome. You're doing everything right with that. Even your heroes, your Barbarian King can already be at level 10, but you got him to level 5, so he has his first ability, so that's awesome. Yeah, just work on those walls too. There's a lot of upgrades, man, I know. Just keep it up, man. You're doing a great job. What I would rate this base, with as good of a defense as it is, but with as upgrades that it has to do, I'm going to give you a 9 or a soft 9.5 because of how good your base is being defensive. I'm sure you got a lot of Teslas in these missing places. I can't rate those, so I kind of just skip over that, you guys. And it's an awesome base, man. You got your Teslas spread out. It looks like you're doing a great job. I give your base a 9 for a 9.5. Thank you, Sprinkles, for letting me review your base. Awesome job. Thank you for subscribing. All right, you guys, on to the last base review. Alright, you guys, so we're back with our last base review, and this one is Awesome Tizmast and the Clan Regulators 2. Alright, so he is a Town Hall 9, and it looks like we are going to be reviewing I would call it a hybrid base, because he has the opportunity to switch out his clan castle for his Town Hall, but he doesn't have his resources, storages covered to the maximum. So I don't know if you can completely call him a farming base. So I'm going to grade it as a hybrid base, as he can save loot if he wants to, or he can put his town hall in the middle and become a defensive or a farming base. So, alright. So, first thing I notice about his base is that his clan castle is in the middle, so that is awesome. Hard to pull out his clan castle troops when attacking. He has his heroes on the outside, so those can be easily pulled. Putting one on each side of the base, so they have to go on both sides. You can't just drop one troop to lure out both. So great job on that. Good idea. He has his mortars in a triangular fashion, so that way it can maximize the amount of coverage that it has on the base. So that's just the way you're supposed to do it. So good job on that. He has his wizard towers in a square, so that way he can maximize also the amount of coverage that he has on his base for his wizard towers. And they're and all 4 of them are covering a section or 2 storages, so that's good. Each one is being covered, so against mass goblins, they can definitely defend to the maximum with the wizard towers being right next to them. So good job on that. He has both of his expos right in the middle. Both look like they're pointed down, so I would definitely suggest pointing one up, pointing one down, unless you're really not too worried about the air attacks and more worried about covering the most ground possible. Because as you can see, when an expo is pointed down, it is covering so much space. It is, if you look at this one expo, it's pretty much covering his entire base. So I can understand why you want to point it down, but you're not really defending air attacks. But the reason why I can see why you don't have one at least pointed up is because you got all 4 of your air dude covering your entire base, and each in different sections. So if an air attack was to attack you, they have a long ways to travel to get to all 4 of your air defenses. So good job on that. They're well in the center too, so even if they do send an air attack in, they do get close to your air defense. They got to go through so many buildings just to start hitting your air defense. So great job on that. Good setup, man. Really good setup with your inner section of your base. The inner circle is so locked down. It's probably very hard to 3-star you, so good job on that. He has different sections for everything, which is something I definitely suggest. I mean, once you get to this section over here on the right hand side, I mean, you do take out a wizard tower, a mirror, and an air D, but then you have to go over, break through another set of walls to take out the same section, break through another 2 sets of walls to get. It's just crazy to be able to break through all these walls and get to all these, defenses. So great job on that. It's a really good base. You have your archer towers spread out perfect. They're all in there taking on maximum amount of base coverage, except over in this bottom region where you have 2 cannons next to each other. But I mean, your base can't be perfect. I'm definitely not gonna knock you on that. Definitely a good setup with your archer towers. Your mortars are set up perfect. They're all, or not your mortars, your cannons, sorry. Those are all set up perfect, spread around your base. And I like how you do like 1 cannon, 1 archer tower, 1 cannon, 1 archer tower, swap them, because cannons can hit air attacks and archer towers can't. And they both can hit ground units. So swapping them out, so 1 1 1 1, it's good. It's a good way to set up your base, so I give you props on that. You have some of your like gold mines and elixir pumps, elixir drills inside of your base being protected. I can understand some of that. You could actually probably take those out, kick them out to the outside, and shrink your base a little bit more. That's something I would suggest maybe to do with your base. You can even take those out, shrink them up, and section off maybe even a couple more of your defenses. So that's something I would maybe suggest. I don't know where your Tesla towers would exactly be. Maybe right here in these 4 corners right next to your mortars. Maybe that's a place that you would have them, and if it is, awesome job on that. Another thing that I see is your like elixir collectors, barracks and all that are on the outside, which is most of them are on the outside, so that is good. The only thing I see bad with that is they're a little bit away from your walls. What I would do is just tuck them in really close to your walls, so that way your defenses can hit at the buildings and a little bit past them, so that way if a guy is at like 48-49% and he has, say, like up here at the top this army camp, if he just has 48-49% and he just needs 1 more building, no defenses are going to be able to hit at that archer that's picking off that last army camp to get that 50% because it's so far away from the base. So easy to get that last percent when bases or buildings are moved away from the bases. So that's the reason why I'm a big fan of putting your buildings as close to the walls as possible. So even when archers and barbarians and P.E.K.K.As and all that stuff is trying to get inside, they have to hit all those buildings before they even start hitting the walls. So that's something I would definitely suggest. But inside, the inner core of your base is so perfect. Everybody should copy it. It's just how you're supposed to do it in this game. So great job on that. Your inner core is as perfect as it can possibly be, with your clan castle, mortar setup, wizard towers, air D, all so important to your base. The very fundamentals of your base start with all those defenses, so good job with that. Alright, now what to upgrade? Now the first thing I see is your walls. You have level 6 walls for Town Hall 9. That's kind of crazy to think because you can max Town Hall 6 are max walls for Town Hall 6. So you got a long ways to go. Max walls for Town Hall 9 are level 10s. So these level 6 walls have 6 or 4 levels to go. That's a lot of work, my man. You got a lot of work ahead of you with your walls. That's probably the biggest thing on your base that I see is your walls. If they were up to at least these level 7s and started on the level 8s, I wouldn't be such a stickler on it. Even though, yeah, man, you really got to get those walls up. That is crazy that they're still level 6. So I know it's a lot of work, and you got a lot of work ahead of you, but definitely start working on your walls. Your mortars, I can tell maybe that you are a new Town Hall level 9, so maybe I'm just going to kind of grade you on a curve. So obviously you're starting to get your mortars up. You got one that's maxed, so keep working on that. You got your wizard towers all level 6, so you just got a new one. So good job on getting the new one up to level 6. Now they all just need to go up one more level. So good job on that. You got your 2 expos already and 1 going to level 2. So excellent job on that also. All that's good. And what I would love to see is this level 6 air defense. You just got another one at Town Hall level 9 and you already got up to level 6. That's like 20 some odd days alone for that one air defense to be up to level 6. So great job on that. They just need 1 more level to go up. Keep working on that, so great job. One of the flaws that I do see are these in your defensive buildings is your archer towers. A lot of them are level 9, 1 going up to level 10. You don't even have a level 10, and you could have maxed out all your archer towers to level 10 at Town Hall level 8. So just keep working on that. That is the lowest defenses I see that you have not worked on. Your cannons are all level 10. They can all go up to level 11. So keep working on those. But those are all maxed for Town Hall 8. And as new as I'm going to say you are at to Town Hall 9, that's not bad. They're probably the cheaper of the upgrades. Work on your... as I see, your clan castle is only level 4. Definitely work on that. Make it a priority of yours to get that to level 5, because then you can hold 30 troops, and that is so important to being able to hold another 5 troops in your clan castle, because it helps you out on defense and offense. So keep working on that, my man. You got your Barbarian King to level 6. Good job. He can go to level 30 at Town Hall level 9, so a lot of work ahead of you. That's probably why you have your Elixir store, Dark Elixir storage in the middle. You finally got your Archer Quenn. I'm super happy about that. She's level 1, and she can go up to level 30. Crazy. That's a lot of work ahead of you. So just keep working on that, my man. Your defensive buildings, you're doing a great job. Just the archer towers, and the most underrated defense is your walls. They're one of the best defensive for your buildings, so keep working on that, my man. Alright, you got your elixir pumps all up to level 11, so about that. You got a troops upgrading, so awesome job on that. Looks like your archers are still level 5. So that's why I'm kind of thinking you are a newer Town Hall 9. Definitely probably getting those up. You got your Barbarians, it looks like, to level 6. Can't quite tell. I believe they are. But the thing I noticed when I clicked on your army camps, though, is that you can only hold 200 troops. And at Town Hall level 9, you can definitely hold 220 troops. So all those army camps need to be upgraded one more time. I mean, with including your clan castle, that's 25 extra troops that you can take into battle with you when attacking. So definitely start working on your army camps, because attacking is just as important as defending, especially with getting your resources up. So definitely work on that big time. Spell Factory level 4, so you already got that up. That's pretty awesome. Now you get to use 4 spells now. And not many people see this, but you have 3 level 9 barracks, 1 going up to level 10, and already a level 10. So good job on focusing on your barracks. It does suck to not be able to use a barracks. So I think it is like 5-6 days that you can't use a barracks to go to level 10. But after it's done, you can hold another 15, or you can build another 15 troops at a time in that one barracks. So awesome. When it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, you can build like 60 troops when you get them all to level 10. So good job on that. Dark barracks, I can see that you're level 3, level 4. Definitely can go to level 5 when you're at Town Hall 9, which is maxed completely out until they bring out more troops. So, pretty good base, man. Your defense is the best thing you got going for you. Even though you are a hybrid base and farming right now, I bet you don't get 3-starred much, but it's definitely a good defending base. What I would rate your base, oh, another thing I forgot to mention is your builders are all busy. So, awesome job on that. What, you got 4 builders, you got 1 building an expo, 1 building a barracks, another upgrading your dark elixir storage, and where's the last, oh, and this Archer tower. So good job on that, my man, keeping your builders busy. It's expensive at Town Hall level 9, I know, but keep it going, man. What I would rate your base is your defensive being so good, but your walls knocking you down a few points. I would have to give you an 8 to a soft 8.5, because your defense is exactly what it's supposed to be. You're upgrading everything in the right order. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but your walls, seriously, I'm such a stickler on that. I would definitely need to get that up. That really knocks you down about 2 points alone with having level 6 walls at Town Hall level 9. So definitely work on that, my man. Well, awesome tizmast. Thank you for letting me review your base. You're awesome. Thank you for describing, and stay beautiful, you guys. Alright, you guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this first base review I've ever done. If you guys want more, I'll be doing another one for you guys. So, alright, you guys have a great day, and don't forget to stay beautiful.